Cancer, and welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. This is your weekly reading for the second week of October. So that's from the 5th to the 11th of October 2020. And it's a general reading just to see what sort of energies are around you at this time, to see what's on the cards for you. But before we delve into the tarot reading, I need to consult the oracle. And I'll be using the Faerie Guidance Oracle to draw a couple of cards just to start the reading off with. So let's see what words of wisdom the mysterious oracle has for Cancer for the second week of October 2020. What messages are here for Cancer for the second week of October 2020? What messages are here for Cancer? What does Cancer need to know? So let's draw your cards. Let's go with that one, and let's pick one there. Right, Cancer, let's see what you get. Meditation. Meditation will bring you clarity of mind and a sense of inner peace. And courage. Courage is found in the power of the heart's truth. So there may be some difficulty you're facing this week, which will take courage, something you have to face up to. And solving any issues with that, meditation will offer some clarity of mind, will bring you a sense of inner peace. So it's confronting a difficulty or a goal even, with a sense of inner strength and calm of mind. So let's see what the rest of the reading shows. Cancer. Let's see what's on the cards for Cancer for the second week of October 2020. What's on the cards for Cancer this time? What messages are here for Cancer? Let's see, what does Cancer need to know? So I'll be drawing 4 cards for the spread. The first card depicts you at the start of the week, where you are. The second card shows your challenges at this time. The third card will depict your advice from Spirit. And then finally, the fourth card shows your possible outcome. And I'll put an underlining row of cards beneath those to act as clarification. So let's see what you get. Death. Depicts transition. Do not be afraid. The ending of something, but that's the beginning of something new. And you have as your challenge the Tower. And then you have the 9 of Cups as your advice row, your advice card, and then the 4 of Cups, your possible outcome. Underlining that, you have the 4 of Pentacles and the Hermit. You have the Knight of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles. 6 of Wands shows victory. You will, it shows whatever this difficulty is, you'll overcome it. You will be having having had a quest or a challenge or a task, this card shows overcoming that, being victorious. So, where are you now? You have something ending, something's closing, and it's, you know, it may be a difficult ending, but with it comes a promise of new beginnings. A new day dawns. The ending is difficult because you're holding on to something tightly. You're holding on to something that helps you feel secure and safe, but holding on to that may be causing some degree of stagnation. So you know this is where you begin, holding on to something, but inevitably it ends. And you've got this in the challenge as well. This shows, you know, a sudden disruption to something that you thought was stable and secure and built on solid foundations, but this sudden intervention, or this, it could even just be in the form of an epiphany. You realize that it's not as stable as it was. It's met with a challenge, and at the first hurdle it's come across, it's sort of tumbled down and revealed that it wasn't as stable. It didn't fit as comfortably as initially thought. And this epiphany, this moment of destruction, is almost like a divine gift, because, you know, it sort of jolts you from inertia into realization that there needs to be a big change. And with this, you know, even though it comes with turbulence, depicted in a storm, after the storm is over, you see that things that no longer fit, dead wood, things that weren't stable, things that weren't structured or rooted solidly, have been swept away, and it leaves you with a clean slate to begin again. This sudden tower moment, this disruption, is underlined by inner reflection. It sort of perhaps jolts you into going within, to examining yourself, to examining where you are, what's brought you to where you are, and ultimately helps you or drives you, urges you to seek within to find answers. And this is your challenge, coping with this change, and deep reflection, self-examination, and finding the answers actually lie within. This may all involve a moment of truth, a truth that's revealed, a truth that may well have been revealed in an uncaring or harsh way. The Knight of Swords depicts certainly someone who seeks the truth, almost in a self-righteous manner, but in naming that truth, in speaking it, in communicating it, that he may often lack diplomacy. He may be too blunt. And sort of in your advice road, sort of perhaps depicts, it sort of suggests that underlining, you need to face up to a truth. You need to own it, even though it is difficult and it's challenging. But it suggests you tap into your moral guidance, into your integrity and your intellect, and make a decision, or sort of express own a truth, admit a truth, and that's using your intellect, your head, rather than your heart. But in owning that truth, you open up a door. You open up. This is the new beginning, and this new beginning brings a sense of accomplishment, a sense of pride and happiness. So ultimately, although it's difficult to begin with, through self-examination and owning up to facts, to truths, you bring yourself to a point where you can have a sense of achievement, a sense of pride, and a sense of happiness, attainment. And from that, you're able to feel happy, feel joy. And I think, that you may take comfort in those who are proven to be true friends, to people who truly support you. So your advice then is owning up a truth in order to find the good out of that comes, the new beginning that comes from a disruptive, sudden ending. And this may lead you to working towards something. It may lead you to focus your attention, your energies, become devoted to building up something that is very practical. It may actually throw you into new learning new skills, building something up, and something that brings, in the long run, in the future, that could bring you security, that sense of pride, that sense of accomplishment, that joy. So that accomplishment may well come through something you begin to focus on, and that's focusing on something that's practical, something that's perhaps even work orientated, but it may well just simply be learning a new skill for a hobby or an interest. Now it shows in your, as the week closes, there may well be an offer, an opportunity coming your way. And I mean, perhaps I think what it says, that you get a realization of the opportunity that this ending has brought about. But and it shows that you need to be open to it, rather than looking back on what you've lost, looking back on where you felt secure and stable. Focus on what you can now learn, what you can now build up. There's something new coming in your way, but you need to be open to see it. And this is something that can bring you ultimately to a sense of victory and achievement. And this Six of Wands is not only personal victory, it's victory that's acknowledged, acclaim. So there you have it. You have, this is why you need meditation here with the Hermit card. Looking within, getting some clarity of mind that links with the Knight of Swords as well, and a sense of inner peace. And this, you're called to be courageous, to face what may be a difficult ending, but it's an ending that brings new beginnings, new opportunities coming your way. And these new opportunities may well throw you towards a new line of work, a new hobby, but it's new learning, building up new skills, learning new crafts, and finding a new sense of purpose and victory. So there you have it, Cancer. Difficult beginning, but successful and possible, and a successful ending. And it's something that if you're willing to take up the new opportunities that come your way, that could bring you towards a sense of accomplishment and the ability to build something up, something strong, something well-grounded. So I hope you enjoyed your reading and that it resonated with you. And if so, please remember to hit the like, share and subscribe button, and have yourself a good week. And God bless you till we meet again.